What's going on, guys? Welcome to Season 2 to Fantasy Football. We are going to be doing the La Liga, Liga BBVA, whatever you want to call it. So, it is a very hard league to choose players from because you don't really see sweaty La Liga teams in Ultimate Team. Normally you would see Serie A, Premier League teams, Russian League teams, Bundesliga teams, but when it comes down to La Liga, you don't see many sweaty teams unless you go up to very expensive players like Ronaldo, Messi. I don't think you consider Messi sweaty or Ronaldo because they're pretty expensive. But anyway, if you guys are looking for a cheap, reliable place to get your coin, check out battle.com. Their link will be in the description. Use the code ITANI to get 5% off. Make sure you check out Skills' channel so you can see our selections. We're in a Skype call and we pick the players that we want, and a lot of players were taken. So many of the defenders were taken, many of the strikers, midfielders, so I had to choose with whatever was left. So we had the leftover, basically Fernandez. Goalkeeper, I think he was the best out of every goalkeeper I could pick from, so I had to go with him. Then next up we have our very first centre back. Let me just show you him once I change that to La Liga. So basically our very first centre back is gonna be Pepe, which isn't bad. I've tried Pepe a couple of times and he was pretty decent. Could have gone with Sergio Ramos, but I didn't really want to pick a very expensive team. So our next centre back was someone I've never used before, and this could work against me or could work for me. It really depends. I have never used this guy, and he has really good stats. Look, 70 pace, 77 defending, and 81 heading for a gold non-informed. That is pretty decent stats, to be honest with you guys. And then every right back was pretty much taken, so I had to settle with João Pereira, so he looks decent. I don't think I've ever used this guy. So 86 pace, 76 defending, and 67 heading. So heading wise, he's not going to be that great, and he's not going to cover me in the air in that right back position. Then at left back we had Jordi Alba, which is pretty amazing. Jordi Alba, I think, is one of the best left backs you could get in this league. Then we have a central defensive midfielder I have never used before, and that is Dupe. I think that's how you say his name, Dupe. He looks good. 78 defending. He's a bit on the slow side, but for a central defensive midfielder, that is decent pace, 68 and 77 heading, which is also decent as well. Now, left midfielder, David Villa. To be honest, that is the best left midfielder you could pick in this league, other than Ronaldo, of course, or maybe even Neymar. But actually, I like David Villa more than Neymar because I don't really use the skills. But then again, if you want to settle for Neymar, you're going to have to pick informs, and you cannot pick informs in this series. So we're going to move on to our right midfielder. We have not Sanchez because that was already taken. We're going to get Feguli, I think that's how you say his name. And every right midfielder was taken, so I had to settle for this guy, which I have never used before. And then we have our centre attacking midfielder, Koki, or Coke, I think, whatever you want to call him. This guy is actually a pretty amazing centre attacking midfielder. I've used him numerous times, and I really enjoy playing with him on the pitch in Ultimate Team. Now, we have our strikers. I really wanted Benzema because he is one of my favourite strikers in Ultimate Team, but he was already taken. I think it was by Fangs, so couldn't really use him. I had to settle for Ruben Castro, who is decent, nothing too special. He's decent. I've tried him a couple of times. He's okay. I remember this guy's team season card was fucking amazing, but no team season card in FIFA 14 right now. So next up is our second striker, who is a Silva. Now I might regret this because it depends on what my opponent is going to be playing with. What I'm not sure. Like, his team looks good with the Messi and so on and so forth, so it could be really disgusting. So here we go. Diawara is our final striker, and that is the team right there. So let me know after you watch Skills' video and watching the draft and hearing what hearing our selection. Do you guys think I've picked the right players, or I could have improved this team? And let me know who I should have chosen in the comment section below. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd really appreciate a like. Make sure you check our game. I think it is going to be tomorrow between me and Zwayback. Would I get my revenge, or would I get beaten for the second time? And hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys have a very nice day.